Hey guys! So I'm going to make this kind of quick because I keep trying to redo this and my webcam is being blah. And basically this is a video response to this video, old Tumblr video. You're not sick, you're fat. And if you haven't heard of it, watch it on my Facebook page. I posted the link a while ago. Or just look it up on YouTube if you're not sick, you're fat. Anyway, so I was doing some thinking today, and if you see an African American person, there's nothing wrong with being African American, right? To be black, you have darker skin, you're black. Oh my god. Okay, cool. You have darker skin. It's a physical trait. No one cares. So if for some reason you were trying to identify someone by their skin color to set them apart from the white person they're standing next to on the train or something, you might say, hey, look at that black girl. Nothing wrong with that, right? But you wouldn't say, hey, look at that nigger. Because nigger is a word, an outdated, overused, shitty word that's used to describe someone with darker skin in a disdainful, hateful way. To imply that they're an animal of some kind. They call an African American person, or anyone, a nigger is harsh. You're calling them like a creature or something. So you don't say that, right? Of course not. Let's say your friend is a homosexual person. Guy likes a guy. No big deal, who cares? No one cares about your sexual orientation. It's none of our effing business. You can stay out of it. Okay? Done. If for some reason you're identifying someone by their sexuality, you might say, oh, my gay friend or homosexual person. You wouldn't say, oh, that's faggot. Because faggot, same thing. Separate word made up for people that specifically like the same sex. Call someone a faggot is wrong, it's barbaric, it's identifying them as like an animal or something. A creature that's not worthy of living with us. Like they belong in like a prison somewhere, or like a jail on a far, far planet, far, far away. It's cruel. It's wrong. You don't call people niggers and faggots. Exactly. But someone with extra skin or bigger bones, someone that's overweight, oh my god, they have more skin than you do. They have bigger bones. They're bigger than you. Heavens, they're going to eat you. They're so... Seriously, shut up. I know you don't think that because that's bullshit. To call someone fat, if I ever call myself fat, my friends go, you're not fat. No, don't use that. Because fat is an ugly word. It's a mean word. It gives, like, people with bigger bones their own race, their own minority. When they're just bigger. When all of us are equal, and it shouldn't matter if your sexual orientation, or honestly, like when you see a white person, they don't have a special word. You don't call them anything. They're white. Because it's okay to be white, but not anything else. So if you're bigger, calling someone fat is just as bad as calling someone a nigger or a faggot or something. It's wrong, it's hateful, it's implying that we're different, and it's wrong. Think about it. It's cruel. So, I'm watching this girl's video, and I saw something on the internet the other day, and this is totally nothing against people with smaller body types. As I said, I don't care. Everyone's beautiful. There's nothing, it doesn't matter if you're size 2 or size 22. But anyway. There's some of my best friends are like a size 00. I don't care. So there's some people that are size 0 or 2 or 4 who think that because they're smaller, everyone else is wrong, everyone else is different, everyone else is fat, an animal that belongs somewhere not worthy of mingling with them. And honestly, where's your reality check, bitches? I don't know if any of you guys have seen the Twilight Zone episode that I just saw the other day called Beauty is in the Eye of the Beholder. But there's this girl, right, who thinks she's covered with bandages because she's so ugly, she's getting cosmetic surgery. And you don't see the doctors or nurses' faces the whole time. And they say that if she's not better and not prettier by the end of the surgery, then they're going to send her to like some ghetto somewhere where she lives with people who are as ugly as her. Then they take off the bandages, and she's a really pretty girl. She looks just like you or me, totally normal, whatever. And then all the doctors and nurses, they all have like pig snouts. I don't know, teeth like this, like lips, and they're ugly. they're like described as ugly. They look like monsters. But in a world where ugly is the norm and beauty is different, then beauty is considered ugly. And it just goes to show you that, honestly, and I'm not just trying to make this like a whole preaching we're all equal video, even though that's totally what I stand for. Whether you're African American or you're Jewish or you're whatever sets you apart physically from everyone else, we're all equal. If black people had segregated against the whites, would have been the same thing. We're just all human. That's what we all have in common. So someone, because they're overweight, they're ugly, they're different, no. They just have extra skin. It's just the thing that makes them different. Just like people with darker skin, it makes them different. Or someone with a big nose makes them different. Seriously? Wow. And also, this girl in this video is saying, oh, guys don't like girls with curves. And by the way, she doesn't have curves. She's like a size 4. She's very, very pretty. But she said she has boobs, and then she's shaped like a boy. She has no hips or anything. And she's like, I have curves. Anyway, so she's like, guys like girls with a nice body, like her size 4 or 6, whatever. And newsflash, but actually, guys don't just like girls who are little toothpicks. Girls that are shaped like that, that is great, that is beautiful. Guys also like girls that have big hips. Guys like girls with big noses. Guys like girls who are bigger. It's just like, we're not in the barbarian age anymore. People actually, if you get a black guy and a white girl together, the white girl is not just going to see, oh, that guy has darker skin than me, therefore he's different, I shouldn't be with him. She's going to go up and talk to him and realize that they have a lot in common, he's a really sweet guy, and then they get together. Because that's what people do nowadays, they're civil. Unlike you people, you guys know one, unlike you girl in video who thinks that, oh, they're different because they're bigger. I know plenty of people who are overweight. And guys, this goes for you too. I know tons of overweight guys, tons. And all of them have girlfriends or are always getting girls, and some are married and some have kids. I know plenty of overweight girls too. It doesn't matter. If you're a good person, that's what counts actually. And just because you have more skin, you're still beautiful, just as beautiful as any skinny. And you get my whole point with this video. Anyway, my last one. You're not thick, you're fat. You know what? I am not skinny. I am not anorexic. I'm not normal. I'm not thick. I'm not fat. I'm not obese. I'm not chubby. I'm not husky. I'm Melody. I'm a drama major. I'm theatrical. I'm a happy person. I'm sunshine. I'm me. I'm beautiful. And I'm not stereotyped. I'm not thick.